Hey y'all, it's Paris and I'm back with another video. So today I just want to share with you guys, get ready. A miraculous restoration is coming. A miraculous restoration is coming, okay? And so before I get into this word, let me just say, please take this back to the Lord. This word is not for everybody. Also, this word also depends on your obedience, okay? It depends on your obedience because everybody's not obedient. So please don't assume that every single prophetic word is for you, okay? If you guys would also like to book a coaching session with me, please click the link in the comments or you can click the link in my description box, okay? So with that being said, a miraculous restoration is coming, okay? Some of you guys need to be restored. Some of you guys really need to be restored because you've lost some things, you know, being obedient to God. And so with that being said, God knows what you're going through. He knows. He hears your cries. He knows what you're going through. And so he's not trying to leave you empty-handed. God is doing a miraculous restoration. And for some of you guys, it's going to be all in one. Okay? All in one. Okay? So with that being said, I don't know who this word is for, but if this word is for you, type in the comments, my miraculous restoration is here. My miraculous restoration is here. And so this word is for December, but I also feel like it's going to lead also into the new year. And so with that being said, again, please take this back to the Lord. Please take this back to the Lord because I don't know who this word is for and I don't know you know, when your season is, but if this is your season, you will know it. If this is your season, you will know it, and God will also confirm it to you, okay? And so God is restoring his people, the people that have been waiting, the people who have been patiently waiting on him. You've been having faith even when it's been hard, even when you've been tested and tried, okay? You've been holding on to a thin thread. You've already thrown in the towel and you're just like, Lord, at this point, I'm just holding on by faith. I'm literally holding on by faith. So even if you have the faith of size of a mustard seed, that is okay, okay? Keep holding on. Ask God to give you courage. Ask God to give you strength. Ask God to give you hope again, to give you joy again, okay? Maybe you lost your joy, okay? Because I know it's not easy. It is not easy. Going through hard times is not easy, but the Lord will give you grace to get through whatever you're going through. One of the numbers that God has been showing me, and of course I'm not talking about angel numbers, but one of the things that the Lord has been showing me is 555, and He's just letting me know, like, He's giving me the grace to conquer this season. He's giving me the grace to get through what I'm going through. If anybody knows the story of I think it was Paul in the Bible, when Paul, you know, he had a thorn in his side and he asked the Lord 3 times to take the thorn away. And God never took the thorn away. He said, my grace is sufficient. My grace is sufficient. And so what I'm telling you is that even if the Lord doesn't take whatever that thorn is in your side, I don't know your situation, but maybe you have a thorn in your side. You've been asking God to take this situation away, to, you know, increase your finances, to do whatever, right? And it still hasn't happened yet. God is going to give you the grace to conquer whatever season that you're in. He's going to give you the grace. Whether you're in the wilderness season, isolation season, whatever that season is, even if you're in your harvest season and you haven't seen anything just yet, still have hope, still believe, okay? Still have that mustard seed of faith. Because if God said this is your harvest season, this is your harvest season, no matter what it looks like, right? It's still your harvest season because God is not a liar. And so you have to command your blessings. You have to command your season. If God said this is your harvest season, you speak over that season. You speak over that season. You speak over yourself. You be your own encourager. Because you're not going to always have somebody to encourage you. So sometimes you got to speak over yourself. Sometimes you got to speak life over yourself. Because everybody's not going to be able to do it for you. And so with that being said, trust and believe that the Lord is going to come through with his promise. He is restoring his people in this time. He is restoring his people in this season, okay? He is restoring his people in this season. He is doing miracles, okay? The reason why you don't know, or the reason why God has not answered you about, like how you're going to get out of this situation, is because you're not supposed to know. God wants to surprise you. He wants to surprise you. He wants to surprise you so that you have to have faith for the promise. You have to have faith for the blessing. So you just have to trust God. And if it's hard for you to trust God, ask God and pray to him like, Lord, help my unbelief. Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief, because it can be hard sometimes. Okay. So ask the Lord, Lord, help my unbelief. Right. I hope that this is encouraging someone, especially someone who is going through it, and you've been going through it. You've been trusting, you've been trying to trust. It feels like it's been getting harder and harder and harder. However, everything works out for those who love the Lord. Romans 8:28. Everything works together, or everything works out for the ones who love the Lord, right? So if you love the Lord, if you trust the Lord, if you have faith in the Lord, everything is going to be all right. It's going to be all right, okay? Keep trusting, keep believing. Most importantly, don't stop spending time with God, because when we go through hard times, we stop spending time with God, and then we go deeper and deeper into depression. Deeper and deeper into depression, because you feel like you're going through a tough time, and so your thing is you don't want to deal with God, or maybe it's just unintentional. But even if it's unintentional, sometimes you're gonna have to force yourself to read. Spend time with the Lord. Spend time with the Lord, because that's where you're gonna draw your comfort from. That's where you're gonna draw your comfort from. Okay. And so with that being said, spend time with the Lord. Continue to spend time with the Lord. Also, do something fun. Take yourself out to the movies. Listen to comedy. Whatever you got to do, okay? Because again, trials are hard. Sometimes our path, our journey, especially when you have a calling, is going to be hard. And so with that being said, sometimes God won't take you out of that situation, but he'll give you the grace. So with that being said, sometimes you're going to have to do a little bit extra. So do something fun for yourself. Be intentional, okay? Be intentional. So anyways, I hope that I have encouraged you guys. If you guys, again, if you would like to book a coaching session, please click the link in the description box or in the comments. If you guys would like to bless my my ministry, I will put all my information in the description box or in the comments as well. All right. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for subscribing. Okay. If you guys are not subscribed, if you are one of the ones that just be watching my channel and not subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Okay. Go ahead and subscribe. You already watch my videos. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't be one of them watchers. Go ahead and subscribe. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.